Hey guys, it's Sensei Mewtwo12345, back for some more Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. In the last episode, we cleared Terrace Village and the race level, and in this episode, we are going to be clearing Misty Bog, my least favorite level in the game. Of course, this is my second attempt at this recording, because right at the end of the episode, as soon as I tried to stop the capture, the importer stopped responding, and I lost the whole episode, because that's just how much my computer loves me. At any rate, we are going to not have that happen this time. And oh, I see, they killed the Pegasaurus. Never mind, you'll know what I'm talking about after we clear Misty Bog. Anyway, I really don't want to do Misty Bog, especially not again. This is easily my least favorite level in the game, or at least it has my least favorite enemy in the game, hands down. And we've also got the chickens that blindly walk into the traps of these Norks. And of course, the Nork is going to be all happy and happy face because he just got himself some fried chicken. However, I'm going to kill him. He's going to drown and I'm going to eat his fried chicken. He did all the work, I get all the benefits. Yes. At any rate, now we've got these, I told you before you're going to hate these tree people. Now they're like living radish people that try to eat you. They're a very specific way you want to kill these guys. You're just going to want to shoot your flame at them as you approach them repeatedly because these guys are really fast and they really don't give you much time to react. So the best way to kill them is to just use preemptive action and flame before they even get to you. We got more crystalline baby dragon extra life here. And some more gems. And here are the enemies in question. I despise these yellow toad people. You know, they're small enemies, so you can kill them with either attack, but it's kind of misleading because whenever you try to charge them, they will always hit you first before they kill them, like that. Well, I got lucky that time, but you could see one more millisecond he would have hurt me. Ow, get out of here! Anyway, see, usually every single time you try to charge them, they'll hit you like that before you even reach them. So you're going to want to use your flame attack at the maximum range you can. Try to keep as far away from them as you can. Because their range of attack is really wide, and as soon as you enter it, you're going to get hurt. So you want to keep your distance from those guys. I really don't like those enemies at all. They're going to start placing them in some places where you're really going to wish they didn't place them. Anyway, we've got some more enemies here. Of course, it's probably a good thing I had to do another attempt at this recording because there are some things we're going to do this episode that are some really complicated puzzles, and I actually figured out how to do one of the puzzles. Or I forgot how to do one of the puzzles and had to re-figure it out. So it's probably a good thing that the recording had to be scrapped anyway. It's going to be less awkward that way. Let's see. I can more accurately show you the steps without totally blowing your mind. We got a dragon here way.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
See, even the giant dragons really don't like these enemies one bit, and you can't blame them. At any rate, let's see. We've got to glide over this direction and drown all of these people. This is actually the first level where when you knock enemies into water, they actually splash and they're drowning. It's the first level that does that. You know, all the rest of the levels where there's been water, you knock an enemy into the water and they just kind of float on the surface like it's the ground. Let's see. Now we've got this little cave over here. What we're going to want to do is, if you glide straight into that, I guarantee you're going to get hurt. But if you go over to this side here, you can kind of flank all these guys and they will not hurt you that way. And he drowned in the water. Yes! Okay. I'm kind of sad that I lost that last recording though, because a lot of glitches occurred in that recording and some of them were pretty funny. But we may as well get more focused on just doing this one. Let's see. And we got these frogs hopping around all over the place causing chaos. You're going to want to try and get rid of the frogs first and then charge these guys, because charging these guys is what the frogs want you to do. You'll be falling into their trap, their deadly trap, if you charge all these guys first. And make sure you kill all the enemies in this room, because it's kind of easy to forget one. You know, it might even be safe just to double check.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age. No, no. Why? I remember. Gotta go.
That is the most creepy dragon in the whole game, actually. You know, he's kind of like, you know, Spyro hates it when all the old dragons try to tell him stories. You know, that one's like, well, I remember, and Spyro's like, no, I gotta go, I need to get out of here. And you just see him, he's like staring at him with like a really creepy smile that's like almost a troll face. But more just a creeper smile, in my opinion. At any rate, let's go over here and finish up the rest of this level. We've got by the hard room. Yeah, the reason why I really don't like this level is because I just have so many bad memories of this level. I died so much in this level as a kid because of these stupid enemies. You know, this level probably has the most challenging enemies in the whole game. In all honesty, the enemies will not get any harder than they are in this level. You know, the point when you get an enemy that you can barely kill without getting hurt, those blue frogs, it's kind of hard to beat that. Anyway, let's get all these gems down in here. And get this dragon. Rescued Zeke.
Thank you for releasing me.
You guys need to come up with something more creative to say. And also, all the dragons in the Beastmaker's world, they need to lose some weight. Like, they're all really... Whoa! Stupid Pegasaurus Rex attacking me out of nowhere. I don't have any more sparks. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. We aren't gonna have a repeat of this, are we? Let's see, let's just be really cautious moving on here. Pegasaurus Rex will kill that frog for us. Good, 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 good. That's what I actually really love about the Pegasaurus Rex is they kill enemies for you while they're charging. Like, see, isn't there another Pegasaurus Rex behind that guy? No, there's not. Never mind. There's one behind this guy, though, and he'll just charge into him as he's charging at you. And he'll kill him for you, which is kind of nice. At any rate, let's see. We've got some more gems here. I really wish a chicken would show up right about now, so I could get some health. Maybe there's a chicken up here. Let's check it out just in case. Aw, there's no chicken up here. I needed chicken because I need health. I need some fried chicken. Always more fried chicken. Like, if all that existed in the world was fried chicken, I'd be a happy person. Let's see. Come over here, you Pegasaurus Rex, and kill all the enemies. Yes! Oh, why'd I try to charge him? Why'd I try to charge the Pegasaurus Rex? Well, it cost me my life. Ow! Stupid... Get out of here! I really don't enjoy the enemies of this level, if you couldn't tell already. Oh, get out of here. Just stay away. And whoa, the toad spat out a butterfly. You know, it was just one of those butterflies that the toad just hadn't quite fully digested. And why didn't you kill him for me? Why didn't you let me be lazy? And whoa, he charged way before he was supposed to, but luckily I noticed him in time. Let's see. Let's pick up all the rest of these gems, and here we got kind of a hard puzzle to beat when you're playing this game blind. We'll get this dragon first.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish them and squash them!
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
No, Spyro, I do believe I'm with Bubba on this one. Bubba's way of doing it is far more epic than yours. And it's far more satisfying. Let's see. Anyway, here we've got this over here. This is kind of hard to see because, you know, the first time you can't make that jump from the bottom because it's too high. And this kind of took me a while to figure out as a kid. I don't know if it took a while for anyone else to figure it out. Maybe it's just me being a derp in my young age. Let's see. Just make this jump over here. Like, that was the part that I couldn't find for the longest time, was that jump there. Just because it's so far out of the way. Anyway, we'll kill all these guys. And get this stuff up here, and we should be good once we're done collecting all this stuff. Man, this part's going a lot smoother than it did at first, considering this is like my second run through now. And that's what I really don't like, though, about having to do level twice, you know, having to go back to redo things. Because, you know, all kinds of stuff happens in that first recording, and you really wish you could keep it, but now I can't because my computer decided it didn't want to save the file. Anyway, we are, let's see, 10 minutes. Anyway, it should take not nearly as long to get this level done as it did in that first attempt of this recording, since I had forgotten a puzzle and it took me like 15 minutes to figure it out again. But yeah, here we are. We have treetops. This is another really difficult level when it comes to puzzles, because the very first part of this level, we've got more terrorists. It's a yellow terrorist, and he's going to run around and start waking up all the enemies because he's just that mean. And anyway, he does not carry eggs. Only the blue terrorists carry eggs, and we have killed all the blue terrorists in the game. And now we have other terrorists of assorted colors that carry assorted items, and in this level they carry gems. So we basically need to figure out where the yellow terrorist went. And I know where he went. But we're going to go over here and activate the red terrorist as well. You know, you figure the red terrorist would be the harder one to find because he's right at the beginning of the level. But in all honesty, that yellow terrorist there that we saw earlier, that yellow terrorist is so incredibly hard to find. Like, I had trouble trying to find that terrorist just in the last attempt of the recording. That's what took me 15 minutes to do, because it's just so hard to figure out what you're supposed to do in order to get to him, and you'll know what I'm talking about when we do it. You know, it's really jerkish.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharged ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
Yay, something that was implied at the very first supercharged ramp we saw, right? Although he does seem to be fairly enthusiastic about it, so we'll give him that. Anyway, we'll go over here and destroy this chest, and we've got some gems from that. And we'll just finish up this level. Anyway, these large enemies here that are standing on their arms, I have a really interesting story to tell about these guys. You know, back when I was a kid, you know, I always thought their arms, you can clearly see that it's standing on its arms. For some reason, as a kid, I always thought that those were its actual legs, and that its legs dangling between there were it's something else that we're not going to go into too much detail about. You know, I'm like, did they really include that in a kid's game? Except now I finally realize what they are. It's their legs. It's nothing to worry about. Sony did not pull any kind of sick move there. Anyway, let's go over here and go over here. This is the end of the level, but there's still a ton we need to do here because we've skipped a whole lot of the secrets. There are so many secrets in this level, it's hard to keep track of them. And anyway, we want to go back on this whirlwind. Just one thing about this whirlwind, though, before we do. You want to really jump into this whirlwind and not try to walk into it, because when you walk into this whirlwind, you'll die. I always am really nerve-wracked when I try to get into this whirlwind because it's so finicky. You know, you'll fall through the bottom of the whirlwind and die if you try to enter it like any other whirlwind. It's really stupid. You know, they should have placed it above the land, but whatever. Okay, let's glide over here, and this area will take us back to the beginning of the level so we can get all the stuff that we've missed up to this point. And we'll just get in this whirlwind, back to the beginning of the level. And now we'll go get that yellow terrorist that took me like 15 minutes to figure out how to do this time. This time it should take not nearly as much time since I know what to do now. Yay! Okay, anyway, here's a key here that will go to the chest that was next to the red terrorist. Probably should have came this way first because of that key. But oh well. Can't change it now, so we'll just go ahead and kill all the enemies up here. And we want to be really careful with these guys. Don't let them throw those flower things, because it's really annoying to dodge those. If you can help it. If you can help it, dodge those. Or, what am I trying to say? Never mind, we'll just totally forget that thought. Okay. Anyway, back to getting Yellow Terrorist. Go over here and talk to this dragon.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the treetops. Don't just stop at one supercharge.
Oh, Spyro's getting ideas. Well, anyway, before we go anywhere from here, I'm going to show you where the Yellow Terrorist is. You know, when you're playing through this game your first time through, it's really hard to figure out where the Yellow Terrorist went, because it's just not really implied anywhere. But the Yellow Terrorist actually went over to that little alcove over there, and what's probably running through your mind right now, and what runs through my mind every single time I play this game, is how do you get there? I always forget how you get there, but luckily I know what to do now because of the failed recording, so at least we can get that now really quickly. But first we're going to go over here and get all the gems that are on this little island here before we go too far. And did this chest over here just break on its own? The crystalline baby dragon is trying to break out of the chest. The poor crystalline baby dragon. It doesn't want to be trapped in crystal anymore, but we're going to collect it anyway, because we're just that cruel to the world. Spyro just hates the world and all the baby dragons in it. You know, it doesn't matter what happened in Spyro 3. Spyro hates babies. You know, Spyro is just a vile, evil little dragon punk that hates babies. At any rate, we're going to go over here and collect all the rest of this stuff, and here's a pointless little ramp here. Don't be deceived, this ramp is not used for anything but to get over here again so that we can go back to the beginning of the level. Okay, now we've got all that. Now we're going to go terrorist hunting. Actually, we're going to go over to the area over there and open that chest with the key before we do anything else. Let's see, but still we have to go back to the beginning of the level for that. And then actually we can get the red terrorist right after doing that. The red terrorist is by far the easier to figure out what you need to do. You know, the red terrorist is up on that plateau above the exit to the level, if you saw that. And it's really easy to figure out how you get there. You just go on a little supercharged course, and it's fairly easy to figure out. Come on, key, open the chest. Why am I not opening the chest right now? Don't I have the key? Huh. That's odd. I must not have the key somehow, even though I totally know for sure that I got it. Oh well. We'll just head over here and take the supercharged course, and whoa, I thought I wasn't going to make that jump, and I hit my head on the wall, but at least I didn't die embarrassingly. Actually, this gives us a chance to go and pick up the key again. Because apparently I must have, like, glanced over it, because I don't have it for some... But this is where the key is supposed to be. I have the key. What's going on? Whatever. Well, let's just go get the yellow terrorist out of the way now that we're here. What you need to do for the yellow terrorist, this is really, really obscure, and I'm going to have to try and explain this really fast while we're doing it. So you want to start on this supercharge ramp, charge down here, and now we need to charge onto this supercharge ramp, charge along here, jump over this way, run straight up this supercharge ramp, jump, and I'm not going to make that, or maybe I will, and then jump on this one and glide, and that probably made absolutely no sense to you, but you could see what I did there. And here we have the isolated lair of the yellow terrorist, and we shall flame his butt and collect his gems. Where'd he go? Here he is. Flame his butt and collect his gem. And And we'll go over here and collect this. And free this dragon. Rescue Jed.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You've learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
I am totally with Spyro on that one. He's just like, whatever. You know, do you realize how much trouble you put me through? You made me waste a half hour of my day on a failed episode trying to figure out how to get you. Anyway, let's see. We'll just have to go back to the beginning of the level, and now we can get the red terrorist. And actually, we'll have to also open that chest. Or at least try to. I don't know why it's not letting me. Let's see. Here we are. Actually, we don't have to go to the beginning of the level, because here's where we need to be. Let's try and open this chest. I know I have the key. Now, the question is, why isn't it working? Hello? I know for sure I have the key, and it's not working. Meh. I'll just have to come back to this level. Oh! Computer, don't do this. Don't go into sleep mode. At any rate, we'll go pick up the red terrace and I'll just have to leave and come back because apparently the game's glitching right now and I can't open the chest. So what we need to do for the red terrace is a lot simpler. Just jump over here and run along this way, jump this gap, and then we can jump onto this supercharged ramp, jump this, and then glide, and see, that was a lot easier than the yellow terrace. It's much more obvious to figure out what you're supposed to do to get to him. You know, the yellow terrace really is the most cruel gem puzzle in the whole game, in my opinion at least. Anyway, don't quite have all the gems. The other 3 gems are in that chest. But since the game doesn't seem to want the key to open the chest right now, we're going to have to just leave and come back. Whoa, lag. Just gonna have to leave and come back in order to get that chest because for some reason the game won't let me open it. And we'll see if this fixes it. Okay, so we'll just go right back in and go pick up this chest really quick. Oh, more lag. You know what, I'll just cut to grabbing the key, and then I'll cut to the chest, and then cut back to the overworld so that I'm not wasting too much time here. Alright, so here's the key. We'll go back this way. We know I have the key now. We know for sure I have this key. Ow! Stop that, you stupid person. Get you and your flowers out of here. Or bananas, as people seem to argue. Let's see. More fried chicken. And we are going to open this chest this time. There we go! Oh, lag. The lag kind of made that bad, but oh well. Anyway, there we go. We finally... What? 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 No! Missed gems. Ow. Yeah. No, I know for sure I got that. Stop talking. The mic can't pick you up. Let's see. I'll just cut to whenever I find these gems. I missed gems somewhere, and who knows where. Oh, guys, I can't find this gem. Just you wait, though. It will be something totally obvious I missed. In fact, when I go back to edit, I'll probably watch myself miss it just like I did in World 3, and then be totally facepalming myself. Let's see. Whoa, stop throwing your stupid flowers, please. I would very much appreciate it if you stop it. Let's see. Watch this. I'll have missed something next to the yellow terrace area, and it's going to take forever to get it. You know what, I can tell from... I'll be able to tell from here whether or not I did, because I'll be able to see the sparkles. And... yeah, that's just the yellow terrorist over there that I see moving, and we know we killed him. And he would have been carrying a gem worth 25 gems anyway. So let's just go over here and see if we missed anything in this direction. And I'll cut to when we do find it. What? What? Oh, that was close. Somehow missed out on the supercharge. It stopped giving me my supercharge speed, but I managed to make the most out of it and live. Oh, missed something up by the red terraced area. That's a relief. The red terraced area is much easier to get to. So I'll just go over there and get that really quick. Except actually I'll need to go back to the beginning of the level in order to get back to that spot, so, I'll cut. Alright, here we are again back at the starting ramp for the red terrace spot. We'll just jump over here, jump down here, run all along this little area, jump up here, go onto this supercharge ramp, and make this jump. And we'll go get this little propeller thing that I missed over here. It's kind of hidden in the corner. I guess I can see why I would miss something like that. And now we're finally done with this level. Another half-hour long recording. Anyway, this is Sensei Mewtwo 12345, and I'll see you next time. Ending this gaming lesson as soon as we get back to the overworld. Alright, there we go, and I'll just fry some more chicken before we leave. Or not, because the game decided to lag out. Thank you, game. Trying to ruin my outro.